welcome back. Today I'm changing the front crankshaft seal on my van. Not so long ago I did the timing chain and changed all of it, and that's including the seal. I've done over 1,000 miles since I've done it, but it's just started to leak for some reason. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to change it. So here we go. So the first thing I need to do is to remove the wheel arch liner. I just need to remove this. This is the reveal part of the engine that I need to get to, and there's also a tray underneath here, just on this side. That is part of the bumper and the liner for the wheel arch, and I just need to remove that and all. And it's just by a few screws that hold it in. As you can see, it literally let rip. So I've got a feeling it's damaged quite a bit. We'll have a look when I get it out. Under here, we just need to remove this. There is one little plastic nut up there to remove, and then it's out. We need to remove this cover, and just in there, 10mm, and can't really see, but there's another one there, another one at the top here, and right at the top there. I'll try and point it out. There is another one up the top. So there's only 4 bolts holding this on, or 4 nuts. So we just undo them. As you can see, quite an haul leak. I don't understand, because we've done so many miles in it. You know, only 1,000. There's not many, and it was fine. Just suddenly went. So let's get this cover off. So the next bit to remove, I'm struggling today, is this belt here. And the only way I know how to do it is to remove these 10mm bolts. In the past, I've been asked how you adjust the alternator. There's no adjustment on the alternator, but there is an adjustment. It's not an adjustment, it's a self-adjuster, which is that bit just there. I'll point it out. And in the front of that is a 1/2 inch square, and just so happens the 1/2 inch wrench just goes into that, and you can lever the pressure off of the belt and remove the belt. But please remember how the belt goes on, because when I took it off I struggled putting it back on, because I forgot which way round it went and how it went on to all these different cogs, and there's quite a few of them in here. So if you're not a mechanic like me, most definitely not, yeah, bear that in mind. So let's see if I can get, so I need to take the pressure off. So here's my 1/2 inch bar, goes into that there, like so, and then you relieve the pressure by pulling it down, and there is level. If you see the belt comes loose, just take the belt off, and that's that. So if you've got a squeaky belt, is probably this adjuster or this bit up here that keeps the pressure on the belt. Probably needs replacing. Anyway, back to where I need to be. I need to be just the other side of here is the crankshaft seal, so I need to get these off. So 3 bolts, 15mm, quick, sharp hit typically gets them off. If not, put it in gear and get someone to put their foot on the brake and let it stop the crank from turning. It must be in gear though. Okay. Oh, so they're loose. So just remove these. And then behind will be our disaster zone. Come on, these are really long bolts. Really disappointed that this went. Hugely disappointed. Let's have a look. As you can see, wow. Something tells me it got a little bit chewed up for some reason. There's a huge gap this side, and I wonder it was leaking. But why did it? What I don't understand, and somebody might be able to put in the comments, is why did it work for over 1,000 miles and then just suddenly go? What was it? Unless when I put it in, I didn't quite do it right. That's always possible. Right, so you need a special tool to get these off. I haven't got one. So I've had a look at how much they are. They are about 70 odd pound each, which I refuse point blank. Now, before you all start laughing, if it works, it's great. Here it is, bit of 1/2 inch ply, some dowel, just goes through. I've checked it with the new one that's going on. Oh, look at you, eh? Look at you with your specialist tool making. Oh yeah, look at you. Well, that's that off. I just need to get a screwdriver to ping it out if I can. Oh no, there we go. This might make a little bit of a mess. Oh, let's get someone to catch it. Okay. Oh my life. Move my torch out the way. Wow. Okay, that's as loose as anything. I don't understand why. There's nothing in there. That's all good. Wow. I can see. Oh, look at this. Epoxy piece of rubbish split. Wow. That's why it suddenly went. Quick fix though. Right, I've got a nice new one, which isn't split, and is all nice. So it's exactly the same, but one thing I have noticed is I remember when I put this one on, the rubber, when I put it on, this rubber here, it felt really brittle, really stiff, which I thought was a bit weird. But not being a mechanic, I sort of thought, well, I'm sure that's how it's supposed to be. But this new one, this is rubbery. This is, you know, it's still quite stiff, but not as stiff as what the other one was. The other one was horrendous. So let's put a bit of oil, plenty here, around the rim of the seal, just so it slides on easy, like that. Oh, I'm really impressed with my tool. It took me about 5 minutes to make. It's good. Oh, I'll keep moving my torch out of the way. Oh, come on. Oh God. So, as some of you may already know, I had a serious spinal injury and I have metal in my back, and that looks good, and I struggle with things like this, but I will never let it win, let me tell you. So I've had 2 spinal operations, and I'm a little bit like that 90-year-old that goes out there and fixes his car, but he does it really slowly. Anyway, right, so put a lot of pressure on and give it a spin. Oh my life, look at that. Look at my tool. It's not bad for a scrap bit of wood, is it? I'm chuffed with that. Really chuffed. That's in. Okay. Look at you, hey? There we go. Excellent. Right, I'm going to clean a lot of this oil off, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Here we go. That's the sealing. Looks like it's sealing nicely, and I've cleaned it up, as you can see. So let's start putting it back together. Didn't take long, did it? As someone says, it's easy when you know how. I've taken this off and fixed the van before, so I know how it all goes. So it makes life a lot easier. Just make sure we get everything right. Ooh. Struggle, struggle. I've got a head torch on, makes life a lot easier, but I must look like a right wally in daylight with a head torch on. Well, hey, I don't care. So I just nip that up. And that. I feel all fingers and thumbs today. I really do. I feel out of sorts. Fingers and thumbs. Fingers and thumbs. Right, I've only nipped them up just so I can get it on, because the belt's going to give me a bit of extra tension. All the rest of them are on. Take the pressure, bring it down, like so. Make sure they're all on. Release the pressure, and there we go. So just remember, this here is what you need out there, just there. We need to relieve the pressure off of that. That's spring tensioner for the belt. Easy peasy. So that's the belt nice and tight. Alternator's here. So there's no adjustment on the alternator. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the alternator. So there's no adjustment on the alternator like there used to be on old cars. You used to wind them out and put enough tension on them. This is done by that spring tensioner up there. Just there, which is covered in oil because of my oil leak. There we go. So that's that. So that's on. Where's me? Let's get me. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Right. I need to get this on. So that on there. So this is a bit difficult, this one. So we get this on. Get some bolts in here. Don't forget it's a 10mm. And on the end of the crankshaft they are 15. And we get these in like so. And again, I'm not going to tighten these up until I've got this band on, and then you'll see what I do. If you're on your Jack Jones like I am. Right, so don't know if you can see, put that over the top there. Don't know if this is the right way of doing it. This is how I do it because I'm a fool. And oh, not like that. That's not the way to do it. Don't do it like that. Let's try again. Oh. She's on. There we go. Actually, there's no damage to it. Make sure that one's alright. That's good. So, now it's time to tighten both of these up. So I'm going to hold him with that, him with that, and here we go. That's that one. Oh, and that one. And that one. Let's do these up now. Ideally, I'd get someone to sit there, put the foot on the brake with it in gear. I'm over the moon that it's done. Happy with the outcome. Not overly happy with that I've had to do it for a second time. That I'm not too chuffed with, but yeah, I don't know why that happened. Haven't got a clue. Maybe it crimped it or something, I don't know. But anyway, the new one's on, and it's running well, so let's see how it does, how it fares. Now, love my new tool. Out of a bit of ply. Very quickly made it, only took a few minutes to make this, and just put 3 little dowels in, and they just slot into these little recesses on the seal there, and yeah, it worked a treat. New tool for my kit. Not that I wish to do it again, because I don't. Okay, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.